Happy Friday, everybody! Welcome to another edition of 5 Fun Horror Movie Facts, starring yours truly. And I am on a vampire kick this week, so let's just jump right into this. This week's movie, The Lost Boys. Like every Gen Xer's favorite vampire movie. I don't care what every Gen Xer's favorite vampire movie. Anyway, fun fact number 1. So 3 actors, 3 of the most iconic actors for this movie almost didn't do this movie. Jason Patric, Kiefer Sutherland, and Corey Feldman. This movie almost didn't have them in. Jason Patric reportedly wasn't too keen on playing a vampire. He wasn't into the whole fangs and flying around thing, and he had to do several meetings with producers before he would agree to sign. Our boy Kiefer, who by the way was 17 years old. Kiefer wasn't keen on doing it either until he heard that Joel Schumacher had a couple of his favorite bands on it, INXS being one of them. And he was like, oh, INXS is going to be on the soundtrack? Okay, I'm in. And Corey Feldman had developed a little nose candy problem. He had already been hired and kept falling asleep on the set, so Joel Schumacher fired him. The next day, Corey Feldman apologized and swore that he would be good for the rest of the thing, and Joel decided to keep. Fun fact number 2, and this one is really for the Black Gen X. So like, Kelly Jo Minter is in this movie. Yeah, okay, I know. You're like, who the heck is that? You know who she is if you're my age and you know Kelly Jo Minter, you know her. Well, apparently like almost all of her scenes were deleted in the except like this one. Like she has like you blink, you miss it, basically. Fun fact number 3. We were legit cheated out of a gender flip version of this movie, or rather a sequel. Let me explain. If you recall, Kiefer Sutherland's character David is impaled at the end of this movie with deer antlers, as it were. Of all of the vampires, he is the only one that doesn't disintegrate. That was intentional. There was supposed to be a sequel called The Lost Girl. Yeah. Now, there would eventually be a sequel 20 years later, The Lost Boys Tribe, I believe it's called. And it does imply that David survived and then created another vampire, which was the head vampire of the tribe. But I would have preferred to see The Lost Girls, folks. I would have preferred to see The Lost Girls, and I'm kind of salty about it. Anyway, fun fact number 4. There is a fan theory that Grandpa is actually a half vampire. The theory coming from the fact that number 1, he by the end of the movie we realized he knew all about the vampire. Number 2, he's a taxidermist, and thus maybe he's using some of the animal stuff for food, disguised as root beer, which he drinks a lot of in the film. It's a nice theory. I would have loved to see them go further with that, but anyway. Fun fact number 5. So like, Ben Stiller auditioned for a role in this movie. See, we all know Ben Stiller as being like a comedic actor, but once upon a time, he was really trying very hard to be a serious actor. There are reports of him auditioning for roles in less comedic movies. Lost Boys wouldn't really count it, but then we don't know what role he was going for. I personally can't picture him in this movie at all. Not even a little bit. But it would have been an interesting choice. Anyway, thank goodness we got who we got. That's it for today's 5 horror movie fun facts. Join me next week. I will have another one. Bye.